Thank you very, 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 very.
Thanks to the mummy dummies, because that's exactly what you fucking are. Why am I toxic?
What the fuck?
Do what gives you pleasure and fuck everyone else. God damn it.
Troops around to stop certain kind of enemies. On one stage you have flying enemies, so you want more archers. On another stage it's more ground enemies, so you want more woodcutters or a guy to break guard, or you know what I'm saying. And yeah, there'll be bosses, but dude, I'm sorry, this is like really boring. Like, and you saw we just stood there for like 10 minutes as the enemies just kept coming through the gates, the same 2 enemies. And that's all it's gonna be. There's only 2 enemy types right now. It's like, I guess, yeah. Joel says what? It's just an elaborate tower defense game. I wouldn't even call it elaborate. It's just a tower defense game, right? You know what? This is why in the advertisements that they had for the game, or
ability to question their school leaders. We should all ask if our president is a penis-hungry hooker with a huge vagina. I'm Casey Nick.
Listen, so if you like this game, check it out. Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess. I think for me, that's going to be it. I get, like, it looks nice, but that's about it. Like, that's actually the only thing I could say. It looks nice, and I like the soundtrack, but those gameplay elements are so dated and boring. I feel like I could have played this, like, actually, you know, someone said Maximilian said if it's like a PS2 game. I mean, yeah, you could have totally played this game on PS2, just with worse graphics, but you absolutely could have played this on PS2. I don't even... What the fuck? Well, it does a lot of damage. Divine Beast Dancing Lion. I told you it was a lion. I called that it was a lion. But it's a corrupted lion with horns coming out of it. Oh, that's annoying. I missed it. You know why this was a Game Pass game, right? And you know why they never actually showed like a blowout of how the game plays. That's why.
What a fucking idiot.
Wow. Well, I guess that's it. I gave it a shot. I certainly was not expecting to be done with the game in an hour. I thought we would get more out of it than that. That's pretty disappointing. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not very happy with that, but at the same time, I didn't pay for it, so I guess it's fine.
And we're back. This is Mr. New Vegas, and I feel something magic in the air tonight, and
It's the lion boss that we saw in the promotional materials. Supposed to be like a Chinese dragon or lion.
From higher sphere delivered. Take root inside the tower's sculptured keepers.
Never mind, maybe not.
Then
No.
we beg of thee, rise.
This is the head that we just saw in the room, in the storeroom. I told you that head was going to have significance. It's the head of the boss. Not the advertisers. Remember when they were showing it at like Game Fest and stuff? This is why they literally didn't show the real combat. Because they realized if they showed what the game really was, people were going to be like, that's not interesting. Right? Because it's not. Because it's not interesting. I mean, there's a zillion tower defense games out there to play. This is a mainstream one made by Capcom on a console with good graphics. It's quite boring. Like, I don't know how this game would work unless you're into this totally, or you have a streaming audience that's used to it. Again, this was an experiment for me. I didn't know what the game was.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
You jumped up a notch.
It did, didn't it?
Oh, what? Oh my god. Can't even tell what's going on right now. Can you see? I can't see shit. I did a spin attack. I did the flash. But there you go. Like, that's what I mean. Like, I think my show would be different. I really think my show would be different. I don't think it's going to be Phil, Mr. Republican, Mr. MAGA Trump, and it's not going to be Phil, Mr., you know, lefty, liberal blue, rainbow guy. You know, it's not going to be that at all. It's going to be like this. Like, you know, like I'm picking my nose or I'm touching my face, you know, or my ass. It's just like, ah. So here's the thumbnail for today. He's so fast. Can't do anything. Dude, I don't like this at all. I'm getting tossed into the walls. Can't see where I am, and I can't roll to the sides, and the camera locks. Like, the camera gets stuck, so I can't see where I'm supposed to be going. Seems like the magic build is going to be pretty worthless because he can pretty much go across the entire arena at any time. So I might just go pure magic then. Thank you to Patch. I don't even see the point. Well, right? Like, now you know why this was a Game Pass game, right? And you know why they never actually showed, like, a blowout of how the game plays. That's why. What a fucking idiot. Wow. Well, I guess that's it. I gave it a shot. I certainly was not expecting to be done with the game, get more out of it than that. That's pretty disappointing. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not very happy with that, but at the same time, I didn't pay for it, so I guess it's fine. Yes! Yes! He says, Elden Ring hype never changed. It's never your fault, always the games. Of course, everyone knows that. Everyone knows that. I never did anything wrong. I know, it's not my fault. It's not my fault at all. It's stupid game design, just really poorly made game. I did everything right. I did everything correct. I can't, look at this. What the fuck? How can I fight when that's the fight? I can't see anything.
Fucking thing, over and over again. Expected shit to change. That is crazy. But the first time somebody told me that, I don't know, I thought they were bullshitting me, so boom, I shot him. The thing is, he was right. And then I started seeing it everywhere I looked.
Washington State voter database to see if I'm a registered voter in the state of Washington. Now, what they don't know is that I actually live in the state of Idaho, and I've been lying to all of you for a decade and fooled them. Not true. Okay, the funny part about this is, who cares where I'm registered, if I vote, if I don't vote? That's my choice. It's totally up to me. As an American citizen, I have the right to determine what I do. No one has the right to dictate to me that I vote, that I don't vote, that I do this, that I do that. That's the beauty of being an American citizen, is that it's called... I wonder if there's a certain distance where his attacks will actually miss. There's the follow. See, I need to know what times he follows up and what times he doesn't. Because he has certain bites where it's just one bite that you can hit, and he has other bites where there's a follow-up right after. I gotta learn that. But again, it's very hard to learn when he moves so much and the camera isn't focused properly on him. So you can't really see the animation that's coming out. You gotta, like, guess. It's very hard to figure out. Also, it doesn't look like he's staggering, right? So I don't think you can use any kind of When I talk politics on a stream, it's going to be open discussion and everyone can express their opinions. Unless you're like, kill someone. Then I'm going to ban your ass. But everyone has a right to speak their say and to get some time and to be listened to. You don't have to be agreed with, but I want to hear perspectives from all over the place. I don't want it to be an echo chamber of, oh yes, only this one thing and we all agree with you. I'd love to hear differing perspectives. You see? What's absolutely hilarious about all this? We got people who are like, they actually think I'm like an ultra liberal dude.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm
like magic Hail Marys on this guy. No idea what that was. Couldn't see it. You know what I mean? It's like they purposefully animated the boss so that you can't see what he does. He's just a big mess of floating nonsense. So you can't tell what's gonna happen. It's trash controls, it's a trash camera, it's a trash fucking frame rate. I tried to roll, slammed me. Then I can't, what do I heal?
Got your ass.
What of my being?
It's reading as 2 or 3 inputs. What is this guy doing? I don't think he's doing anything. I think he literally just screams and does nothing. Because he's fucking, the dragon's on me, not on him. It doesn't give a fuck. It's completely ignoring him.
It's time to stop! It's time to stop, okay?
Alright, now, I actually talked about this last night in my appearance on Kino Casino, very briefly. But in a nutshell, I live in Washington State. In Washington State, okay? This state is very, almost 100% Democratic or blue-leaning, meaning it always leans to the left on political topics. So what that means is whenever there's an election, whenever there's a topic, the voting always goes that way. In fact, I think that for the presidential election, I think it's like 58. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I can't see anything. Can't move. I'm stuck. Look, I have to just do this. I can't move at all. Can't move. Again, I keep getting stuck again. Well, he can fly. Percent or 60% went for Kamala here, and like 30-something% went for Trump. So that gives you a perspective. So if I'm going to vote, all right, I'm going to vote on a topic or a situation where I feel like it's important. Like, wow, my vote matters. My vote counts. It could actually have an impact. Sadly, my vote doesn't really have an impact. Even if I were voting left or right, this state always votes blue. So for me to vote is like, you know, I might as well be peeing into the wind, you know, but that's the thing. Like, it doesn't really matter. Holy shit. Oh, I'm dead. I can't see anything. Did you see that? Look, there they are. Placidus, there's 1, 2. Placidus' severed heads are on his fucking neck. So basically, he has no arms. He has a missing leg. He's completely fucked up from the Placidusax fight. And he has his fucking head stuck to his neck. God damn, dude. That's cool as hell. And let's laugh together at how hilarious my detractors are completely breaking down and freaking out. Right now, there's morons saying, oh, you see, but 4 years ago, Phil said this about Trump. And Phil said this about this. And let's see him flip-flop and change his opinions. The fuck? You are nuts. No, really. You're obsessed. You're nuts. You're fucked in the head. You're a bunch of fucking no-life losers, limp dick bitches. You're trying to stalk down words that I said and you're going to take anything. Wow. Where's Igor? I think Igor died. I think Igor died in the second phase is what happened. You guys are right, though. You guys are absolutely right. That is easier than the other dragon. I'll definitely get it done. It's way easier. Plato says easy to stagger the boss charged R2s. Yeah, the problem is, as you can see, when he falls, you just get stuck. You can't, unless you're at the face, you literally can't get to his head. You get stuck under his... Relevant. Get it, bitches? Times have changed. This year has been an insane year of change. And the changes are going to keep coming. And everything's coming up DSP, whether you like it or fucking not. Eat it, choke on it, deal with it, or you can cry. You know, all those fucking awesome clips they did when Trump won last time. Well, guess what? It's happening again. See, now here's the truth. I think Igor died in the second phase is what happened. You guys are right, though. You guys are absolutely right. That is easier than the other dragon. I'll definitely get it done. It's way easier. Plato says, easy to stagger the boss charged R2s. Yeah, the problem is you can see when he falls, you just get stuck. You can't, unless you're at the face, you literally can't get to his head. You get stuck under his body or in spots, so all you can do is just stand there and wail on him, right? I can't do it, look. Wait, oh, it was glitched. It wasn't working at first. There's things that the Democrats are for that I'm totally for and in agreement with. I think there's sometimes that there's things the Republicans are for that I'm totally in agreement with. There's other times that I think both sides are completely batshit insane. And that someone needs to get some rational thought in there, because a lot of the times these people just think with emotions. You know what I'm saying? Instead of actually getting in there and saying, well, how can we actually make this work? How can we make, you know that we're not always going to see completely eye to eye. So how do we just make life work so we can all coexist? Rather than, if you don't agree with me, you're my blood feud enemy, and now we must kill each other like we're the Hatfields and the McCoys, right? It's crazy shit. So I want to approach it intelligently. You know what I'm saying? Right? There we go. Trump has done awful things, track record of things he's done that are bad. I've done things that are bad. You know, we can't go wrong. The only thing is I need to get convicted, I guess. Then I'm fast tracked to the White House. But there you go. Like, that's what I mean. Like, I think my show would be different. I really think my show would be different. I don't think it's going to be Phil, Mr. Generation. I played on PS4. So when I was playing on the Xbox, I was told that I'm an Xbox fanboy. And then when I switched to PS4, I was told, man, you're just such a Sony pony, right? Then I started playing on the Xbox Series X, and I hear, oh, you're an Xbox fanboy. But you just said I was a Sony pony. But do you see what I mean? Like, excuse me. This is how silly the whole thing is. In politics, in gaming, this, what do they call it? A tribal mentality, where you have to be part of one ultimate leaning tribe of one belief or another, one
worthless specimen, get that ass banned.